Jaden here from Mr. J's Adventures, and on today's adventure, we'll be travelling to Victoria's high country, camping in remote bushland, travelling through some of the most remote towns of Victoria, and visiting some historical sites. So let's go.
That's right. I was born where the map turns gray. One pump town with a two-lane way. Front porch sitting on a Friday night. Pick a parked in the glow of the porch light. Mama taught me work comes first. Daddy said, boy, know your worth. Ain't got much, but I got pride and a backbone built from county lines. Cause I'm back roads raised, some big soul. Bonfire burning where the wild things go. Radio up with the window down. That's how we do it in a no-name town. Cornfield heart with a rebel blaze. Living this life in 1,000 ways. But every mile I've ever made, yes, back roads raised.
Alright, so we'll set up camp, we'll get some firewood. So I'll just plug my Anderson plug in. So I'll just plug it into the back of the car. And I'll just run it straight into the tent. It has a little flap here. So just keep in mind, when you have a setup like that, just unplug it before you drive off, because I've done that way too many times. Let's get the chainsaw out and we'll get some firewood. So a lot of this stuff's pretty dry, just off the ground, so we'll use that for tinder tonight. So that should be enough firewood for tonight, so I'm just going to head out and we'll see if we can find some bunnies. I'm pretty cold. It's that cold, my fingers are throbbing. I'm just going to sit in the car and then I'll just scan across. I did see one, but the time I got close to him, he was gone. So I've just got some cotton balls with a bit of Vaseline on them. Freezing. So while the fire's burning down, I'll just charge up my batteries. So I've got some fresh ones in the morning. Just going to put some lights up. Success! So the fire's pretty smoky because everything is so wet. It was pretty hard getting the fire going. So I put a little thermostat out, see how cold it is. About 1 degree at the moment, if you can see that. It is absolutely freezing in the high country. We're definitely in winter. So while the fire's burning down, I'll just make dinner. Just having a potato that we'll just slice down the middle. Chuck some butter in the middle. Double wrap it in tin foil. Done. Just having some beef as well. I've got some Australian herbs here. So I've got lemon myrtle. And I've also got a bit of wattle seed. Add some butter. Double wrap it. Done. I also made this little cutting board at home. I put my logo on there. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to wait for this fire to burn down and then I'll chuck dinner on. So I'll chuck the potato on and I'll probably put it on for about 45 and I'll flip it halfway through. Just put the beef on because the potato's almost cooked. We'll put it on for about 15 minutes and we'll flip it halfway through. Whoa, that's hot. So once all that's cooked, I'm just going to chuck it on some hard bread. clouds come over the mountain. How cool is that? I moved to get out of the smoke and it just goes with me. Just gonna go check the temperature, see how cold it is. It was pretty cold. It's about -4. Didn't think it was gonna be that cold up here, so I'm just gonna add some winter fuel, and pretty much this stops your diesel fuel from freezing. Probably run the car for about 10 minutes, and I reckon we'll be right. Alright, I'm going to sit by the fire and I'm going to head to bed. So I'll see you guys bright and early. Morning everyone. So I'm just going to have a coffee and then we'll go try our luck and see if we can find some bunnies. It's a bit windy today, so I don't like the chances, but we'll see how we go. Just gonna have some tender lamb for breakfast. So we'll pack up camp, we'll head down to Woods Point and I'll show you that township. Then we'll head down to Thompson Dam and we'll have a look at Kitty Kane's grave on the way, and then we'll head down to Walhalla. So this is Woods Point. Used to be an old gold town back in the 1860s when gold was found. But gold was only around for about 15 years and then it all dried up. Now it's got a population of 30. So the closest fuel pump is about an hour and a half away. You definitely want to make sure you got fuel before you come up this way. And that was a long drive. Said 35 minutes. Took me over an hour to get here. So keep that in mind. Google always bloody lies. So pretty much Kitty Kane was a beloved person in the town. So when she passed away, they brought her up here to bury her. But unfortunately on the way to the cemetery, most of the people bringing her got extremely drunk and it was a very hot day that day. And the pack horses had trouble getting her up the mountain because she weighed so much. So they pretty much just buried her on the side of the road. And that's pretty much the story. So anyway, let's get going. Almost forgot. Pretty much goes towards maintaining the grave. Every time I come past here, I always just put a couple of bucks in there. I'm just going to air up the tyres before we hit the bitumen. So that's Thompson Dam, but I'm going to make a move because I need to get to Walhalla. So we're just coming into Walhalla now. So I'm just having a bite to eat and then I'm heading to Omeo. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Skipping stones off a muddy creek bend. Got scars from fights and fake best friends. Got a girl that rides like the wind I chase. With a guy's got me cross on a pretty face. Raised on grit, not just on grain. Learned to dance in the middle of the rain. If the city calls, I might swing by, but the roots I run too deep to die. Cause I'm back roads raised, sun-baked soul, bonfire burning where the
Thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.